Now, year after year, the stories and surveys reach the same results. The number one fear of people in retirement is running out of money. There's an article in the Washington Post that interviewed several people that have done a really good job saving for retirement, a lot of them debt free, a lot of them with pretty nice pensions. But you know what? That fear, it's still there. They just can't shake off that insecurity of walking away from that regular paycheck every 2 weeks. As a retirement planner, how do you guys help explain that and how do you help address that fear?
Well, fighting the fear of running out of money is the real deal. I mean, I think that is the number one concern for people that are close to or in retirement time. And when we look at it, I can think of a couple of specific examples. These are some people that recently came in, and what they did is they took advantage of our retirement team action plan. This is that one-page summary where we go over taxes, estate planning, asset protection, money management, and by doing that, we're diving deep and we're looking for potential threats or dangers that are in their current plan, and we're looking for maybe opportunities on how to get things to be a little bit better and improved. And I can think of a couple of examples that of people that came in. First, let's use the example of Martin and Sherry. They're in their late 60s, early 70s. They completed that retirement team action plan with our office. And what they had is they had an annuity that they had purchased several years ago. Now, people can buy annuities for different reasons. There's good and bad things about annuities. In fact, we've got that event May 14th and May 21st coming up for the folks that are right here in Northwest Ohio at Mancy's Italian Grill, where I'll be diving deeper into this topic. So if you want to learn more about lifetime income, register for that event. But when we went through the analysis for them, what we had realized is they could upgrade their old annuity because of where interest rates were today. Plus, he's a little bit older from when he took it out. And they would get a 30% increase in his income. And in addition to that, because of the cost structure of some of the annuities that are out there, we were able to get rid of the expensive annuity and find an annuity that reduced his expense ratio by over 50%. That's one of the things that I love about my job. Martin and Sherry walked out of our office not only with that, with everything else on the team action plan, but that one item alone put $3,000 more of income into their plan, helping them, gain some confidence of fighting that fear of outliving the money. And, inflation's been the real deal. So having that extra money helped out quite a bit. One other example, because I know we're coming up pretty soon on the break here, was Robin. And Robin had come into the office. And again, what we were able to do by going through that retirement team action plan is identify that she had an annuity. Now, this is one of the annuities that some people talk bad about, which is typically referred to as a variable annuity. The reason being is they tend to be more expensive. They tend to still have risk associated with them. So again, they're right and wrong. It's not one scenario for everybody, but they tend to be the more expensive ones. We were able to look at that and we were able to take and reposition a portion of that money, get rid of a bunch of those higher expenses, get rid of the risk that was associated with it, and generate the same level of income with only 60% of the account. And so in Robin's situation, what we were able to do is we were able to free up 40% of that money for her to do other things with. So that could be the house project that she's been thinking about. Maybe that could be that vacation that she's been pushed off for a little bit. That's maybe just more peace of mind that she can have in another investment account, so that by doing that and refinancing the account made a big, big difference. So if you're fighting that fear of running out of money, and even more specific, if you have wondered about annuities or if you own an annuity, the truth about retirement annuities and income, the good, the bad, and the fine print that's coming up here in a couple of weeks, May 14th at 6 p.m. and May 21st at 6 p.m. at Mancy's Italian Grill, is one of those events that you really want to come and get educated about. Find out about where the changes have been. I've seen the biggest changes in the last year with annuities than I've seen since my children have been born, and I have a 20-year-old, right? It's been 20 years that we've seen so much big changes in the last year because of interest rates have happened, and that it's worth becoming more educated about how to do that. Now, in addition, at this event, I'm going to share the other ways to generate retirement income, gain that confidence and peace of mind, developing and following the process of what we call the independent income system, which is that comprehensive approach. Or, if you want to skip coming to that event and you want to jump to the front of the line, the best way to do that is to get a copy of our retirement team action plan, because that's just one of the 4 items that we're going to review for you on that team action plan. Again, we're going to look at your tax savers checklist, estate planning blueprint, and your asset protection game plan, along with that money management optimizer. And that x-ray report might be a way to get you more income in your pocket, help give you more confidence, and help you avoid that fear of outliving your income.
Addressing it head on, it all starts with that phone call, 419-794-3030, whether it is attending the upcoming events that they've got going on coming up next month, or, like Nolan said, they're skipping the line and sitting down with them with that retirement team action plan. If you've got $250,000 or more of investable assets, they'd love to sit down with you, start developing that plan. The phone number again, 419-794-3030. Don't take inaction when it comes to a concern you might have about retirement. Go and take action, reach out and see where you stand and how to, maybe you find out you're in a better position. 419-794-3030 or arhq.com.